Virgo, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're in my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node or Vertex, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 6th house. This could be for you. Thank you, however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Happy birthday, Virgo. So, Three of Cups is the celebration times. Okay, no, I'd say REM, everybody hurts sometimes. What's going on, Virgo? One more. What is going on? We have death. Okay. So death is an ending. It doesn't have to be physical, metaphorical, but yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, especially when we go through the process of death. When we go through the process of death, it's ridding ourselves of anything that just no longer serves. Think back to when we were kids and we go through growth spurts, so you got your growing pains. So there's a transformation that's taking place here. Something is ending without a doubt. Okay, what's crossing you? Oh, death of the ego, maybe. Root of the matter. Okay. Recent past. Okay. Who else? Because I'm not familiar with Lenormand cards. I've come across them, but I've never studied it. And it came through on one of the readings this week. I think could have been Aries. And it's coming through again, so I'm gonna have to check something. What you want, what's coming in, how you see yourself, how others see you. I think you've had enough of playing a role, because there's a complete contrast between how others see you and how you see yourself, and with what the energy is and what's coming in. I'll explain as we go through. Advice. Okay. And potential outcome. Oh, nice. Okay. Everything is aligning you to where you need to be. Like, say for example, you're Earth, so I'm going to say your energy is it's the Empress, and whatever's going off in your life is to align you to that balanced, either relationship or within yourself, masculine and feminine. It's like you're needing to become who you're supposed to be. Let's face it, you're ruled by Mercury, you're the hermit in the tarot, you're the teacher, your ability to communicate, your words come with inspiration and power. Your job is to share your voice, your knowledge, to be the teacher for yourself as well as others. And there's something here where you're done playing a particular role in some aspect, and now it's like the universe is saying, okay, something's coming to an end with the death card, so that you emerge to align yourself with the future. The future is going to make sense. In fact, I'll tell you the ending now. So the energy is the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. So your outcome is the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Hangman. So we've got massive energies in your outcome. The Lovers is divine counterparts, it's also decisions. Then you got the divine masculine energy with Odin here. Odin, the Hangman can be archetypally the surrender of Odin on the world tree, where he sacrificed an eye to gain the knowledge of the runes. I feel like you're going through a stage here where you're recognizing what needs sacrificing, but also it's saying you're aligning yourself to the Lovers and the Emperor, so that's kind of divine masculine energy. And then Pisces is your 7th house, which is where the North Node is currently, as the South Node is going through your sign. We're coming fast approaching the full moon, total lunar eclipse in your 7th house this weekend. So there's this whole process of what you're going through now is leading you to, I don't want to say it's leading you to a particular person. It could be, but it feels fated. It feels like it's a strong energy of either leadership, your own leadership, or merging with somebody that is a powerful leader. This Emperor is powerful. You know, Odin is the All-Father. So whoever is this representing, whether this is you in the future, whether this is somebody else, there's a lot of power there. So we've got Death. Crossing you is the Six of Wands. Now the Six of Wands is the card of ego. It's Jupiter in Leo. It's the Wheel of Fortune meets the Strength card. In the crossing position, there's this energy here it's like a hesitancy, and I don't know why. There's a hesitancy here because I think your destiny is much bigger than what you possibly realise, and there's a part of you that almost doesn't want to be seen. I don't know why, I don't know what for. Call it the witch wound, you know. The witch wound is always there because of, you know, the witch hunts. You know, if you were to demonstrate your power in whatever way, you were hunted down, and that might be in your DNA, still stuck as a memory, as a repressed memory. So there's some things like you're whispering, Virgo. You're whispering instead of really letting it all out. And the more that you work on yourself and your purpose and especially your throat chakra, you're supposed to be. Sorry, I'm scratching. I've been bitten so many times on my hands, doing my head in. So there's this kind of element here where you're being asked to don't be quiet. It's your job to be seen, and at the moment you're like, do I really want to be all I can be? How do I say this? It's a strange one. Root to the matter is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the spy, it's the researcher, it's the messenger. I kind of just feel like this is representing you playing small. You know, this is the researching everything to a point of, right, I've got everything in front of me, but then I'm not going to do anything about it. And the pages are the lowest of the court cards. You know, you want to be the King of Swords, which is the highest of the court cards. So there's just this thing about playing small here. Maybe just lack of belief for some of you. For others of you, there's this feeling of, it feels like you're being watched in a sense. Now, it's weird. It's like those that watch you. It's as if people that say that they don't like you still watch you and still inspired by you. It's a weird dynamic. Recent past is the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing Rider and Clouds, so I'm going to have to look at what that is, because like I said, I know of Lenormand, but I'm not familiar with it. Rider and Clouds. To feel unprepared for what's happening, to not know what to do about what's going on. else have we got? A work reorganization leaves you confused. Your depression is returning. A new friend has a gloomy temperament. The onset of depression, while you feel certain today, tomorrow you won't. So it feels like you're going through ups and downs here. News brings clarity to a situation. A visitor brings cheer. So there's a lot going on. What you want is the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups of what you want is a bit strange. I kind of feel like you want a burst of energy because it's Mars in Scorpio, so the Tower hits the Death card. Like, get this over with. Death and the Five of Cups, can be, loss and grief. So you could be in this moment where you just want to grieve something, whether that's the old version of you, whether that's the loss of somebody, if that's I'm sorry you're going through it, but it's like you want something done. What's coming in is the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is the opposite of the Death card. It's Taurus energy. It's the opposite of Scorpionic energy. So this could be 8th house, 2nd house aspects. For you personally, the Hierophant is your 9th house. So this is a 9th and 3rd for you guys. That's going on. The Hierophant in the 9th is the spiritual teacher. It's the gurus, the travel. This is searching for further education. How you see yourself is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles in the Thoth deck is the Lord of Failure. So you might feel like a bit of a failure in some aspect of your life, maybe regretting choices made for whatever reason. Everything happens for a purpose. Even if they were poor choices, you've learned lessons along the way, which you then take further, if you are a teacher of some kind, to help others so they don't make the same mistakes. But there's something here. The Seven of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. The world meets the Hierophant. We're putting an end to whatever feels, slow. How others see you is the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is the Sun in Scorpio, so the Sun meets Death. So you see yourself as this Hierophant energy, others see you as the Death energy. So there's this real weird dynamic going on. The 3rd house is the writer's house. The 9th house is the spiritual teacher. Why can't we merge both? Why can't we do both? Why don't you write about spiritual teaching? Again, you don't have to be involved in any of those things, but there's something, it's like there's a divide at play and you're being asked to truly be authentic. Do you. Shadow Virgo energy is perfectionism or seeking perfectionism. Now, you can research all you want, all day, every day. If you're striving for perfectionism, it's not gonna be there. So there's just something about your gift is the authenticity. So just do it, be it, whatever it is. Your advice is the world, the 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. So that's the world meets the Hangman, which is in your future. So this Saturn energy here is coming to end. Whatever keeps you stuck in this maybe 9th house dynamic, and it's freeing you so that you can step into this Lovers, the Emperor and the Hangman. Okay. It's quite interesting actually. The Lovers is Gemini and the Emperor and the Hangman is 412. Now I did a reading for Geminis last year, and it was the song by Elbow. One Day Like This, and it's because holy cow, I love your eyes. And it just, there might be something about that reading. So if you go onto my channel and you type in, I don't know, I think I called it holy cow. So I mean, if you just put it holy cow, that'll come up. There's going to be something in there because it's like fresh eyes. Somebody's seeing something as if it's brand new. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic or anything like that, but it's like something is being illuminated here and you're being freed from something. You might be just feeling worn out. I mean, you got 2 back-to-back new moons in your 1st house. You got the full moon in your 7th. A lot of stuff is being shown what needs to be seen. Okay? Let's check out the world to bring together the 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant and also the 8 of Cups and the Hangman. We shall check out the Tower to bring together the Five of Cups and Death. I want to see what the Empress is up to as well. Okay. Perfect. The Empress is with you, the Hermit, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, self-care. Self-care is paramount right now, especially if what we read with the Knight of Swords, the Cloud and the Thing, if it's bringing any sort of depressive energy, self-care is the utmost importance. Ground your energy, look after yourself, do yourself little treatments. If this was Aphrodite, she would be saying buy yourself some flowers. There's something about really just nurturing yourself right now. The Tower is with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay, so there could be some sort of sudden changes in wealth here, because it's connected with the Death card, which is, sees 2 parts Sagittarius, 1 part Shadow Scorpio. So there could be something changing within the death process. 8th house is death, sex, taxes, inheritances, and the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles could be a sudden change of wealth. So you might be, and it doesn't have to be a literal death for inheritances. This could be anything in terms of money that you don't earn, you know, that you've not specifically earned yourself through work, money coming from other sources. So there could be a shift in your finances here. It's weird, it's like you feel guilty about that as well. So don't feel guilty if there's a shift of that. The World is with the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. The world is clearing out here. Saturn is clearing a path so that you've got freedom. And it's the best way I can put that. Your final card is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is passion. She's creativity. She knows what she wants. She's also connected to that sort of scorpionic energy. I mean, I know she's nothing to do with Scorpio, but she's got the black cat, very much connected with the occult. Also, she's a shadow aspect of Pisces. Pisces deals with the hidden realms. So there's a lot of power in the hidden realms here. You've got this gift that wants to be shown, but for some reason you're hiding. And I feel like whatever is blocking you from emerging is getting removed. You know, this could be showing you your fears and recognizing how little they are. You know, this is like you're the elephant and you're scared of the mice. You know, the mouse, which is a weird dynamic. But what does Ganesha do? Ganesha uses the mouse as his vehicle. You know, Ganesha is the lord of new beginnings and the remover of obstacles. So there's a big shift that's coming here. You just need to recognize that, you know, everybody does hurt sometimes, as the song at the beginning. But whatever changes are taking place is to align you to this Lovers and the Emperor, which feels powerful, very powerful. Okay? Trust where you are led, Virgo. In your extended, I want to get a closer look at this Lovers and the Emperor, so I'm going to take the energy of that and work around it. Okay? If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Scorpio, Jupiter in Leo, Mars in Scorpio, Taurus, Saturn in Taurus, Sun in Scorpio, Saturn in Sagittarius. No, Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn in Sagittarius, 10 of Wands. Why did I say that? Because it's next to the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely self-care. Okay, there's a lot of energy that's on top of you here. So lots to shed. Where did I get to? Saturn in Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Pisces, Venus in Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Venus in Scorpio, Saturn in Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Saturn in Sagittarius. Swords, Cups, Wands, Pentacles. Everyone's here. Those Eastern mounts, let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.